Oh, hey, I think Charging Base, Touching RC, and today we're actually doing a review of this little guy. It's the Team Associated RC28. That's what they call it, but it's a replica of the RC10 team kit. So, yeah, I guess before I talk about it too much, let's do the review. Gotta do this one more time. And what you get with this little car is the remote, the car, some golden powered AA batteries, and the instruction manual. And if you're wondering where the charger is, it's actually built into the handle of the remote control here, actually. So it's kind of nice. It's all a ready to go little unit. You can take it anywhere really with its small compact size. And then just to charge it, there's a little port on the side of the car. And I actually suggest popping up one of the sides of the canopy because it does kind of snag on it right there. And then just plug it into the port on the side of the car, and you will see a green LED come up on the remote. And be sure to charge it with the car off and the remote off. That's what it says in the instruction manual, but I'm sure there's a good reason for that. I don't really know, but I'm just going to listen to the instruction manual. And looking at the remote a little bit closer, it's a pretty nice little size. You could fit it in your backpack or a suitcase if you're going somewhere. It's got that nice small size. Got a nice little foam wheel on it. Get a little bit extra grip on it. You also have your steering knob right up here so you can trim out your car if it's driving a little wonky. And you also have your power switch and stuff. And like I said before, the charger's in the bottom. And you actually put your batteries there as well. But yeah, pretty nice little remote. I mean, it's nothing special. It also has 2.4 gigahertz, so you can get through your house with no problem driving this little car. So yeah, pretty nice little remote. And the instruction manual is actually pretty nice as well. You could actually read it, which was nice. It's pretty understandable English. Don't know if you can see that. But yeah, it was written pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. But this car is so simple you might not even need this. Then looking at the part I like the most, and I'm sure you do too, is the car. You actually have a little suspension in the back. It's not much, but it does a little bit. And in the front there's actually no shocks or anything. The plastic actually just bends to absorb some of that shock, but yeah, it works pretty well. And another thing I really like about this car is actually real rubber tires. So you're going to get a lot better traction when driving around the house, especially on the tile or linoleum or whatever you have. You're going to get a lot better traction. So moving on to the more of the power system on this little car, you just have a rear wheel drive and with a little brush motor in there. And there actually is a full line of replacement parts for this whole entire car, which is really nice because this is definitely something I'm going to want to keep around for a while or a long time, but because it's a lot of fun. But and you also have a full proportional servo for the steering, so that's actually really nice because there's nothing more irritating than non-proportional steering and throttle when you're just trying to barely get around the house and you just run into walls, and yeah, it's kind of frustrating. And inside you do have a LiPo in there. It's built in, but they do last for a long time, and you can always buy a new LiPo battery for it if you want, or even put a bigger one in there if you want to get a longer drive time. And speaking of drive time, you get about 30 minutes, maybe an hour if you're just putzing around, but that's a very long time, which is great for FPV because you can just explore your whole entire house, which is a lot of fun. And something that's nice about this car is you can remove the wheels, so they're not glued on or anything, so you can actually take off the tires and remove the hair that gets stuck around them, because you do want to be careful of that, because it'll actually bind up and burn out your motor quicker. So yeah, just whenever you're done driving or start to drive, be sure to just check around the axles and make sure there's not a bunch of hair bound up in there. And there's your charging port I was talking about a little earlier, right on the side there, right hand side. And that's about all there is to this little car. So yeah, it's really simple, but it's a ton of fun to drive. So I think the best way to drive this thing is FPV. So let's put an FPV camera on this little guy and have some fun around the house. Oh, and put on my show. I gotta mention one more thing. Actually, the stickers come pre-installed. It's funny because I got this sticker sheet and there's no stickers on it. They actually put them on for you, which is nice because I am terrible with stickers. But anyways, as I was saying, let's go drive. So here we are in the driver's seat, ready to lock and load. I mean, rock and roll. But anyways, actually, big thanks to Drive On, because they actually did a video of this and made me get one of these. I just couldn't resist. So yeah, I'll have a link down on their channel and a link to this little car, because I know a lot of you probably want to get this little thing. And because it is springtime and it's going to be raining a lot, so yeah, want to be prepared for that. So I'm going to leave you guys with this drive footage, and I guess we'll see you in the next video. So until then.